Hello, today I'm making a video about miniature storage in my benevolence in order to help people that are having issues with storing their miniatures. Why am I doing this? Because I'm expecting 3 Kickstarters worth of miniatures to avalanche into my apartment this summer, and those are the last 3 things I'm ever going to back. Not because I'm a Scrooge, or not because I don't want any other miniatures. I just have enough, and I need to play the games that I have. You know what it's like. Anyway, so in order to prepare for the incoming Kickstarters, I've had to make space, and I've changed my storage system. But first, before I get into that, I'm going to tell you what I started with, my first kind of dedicated storage system for miniatures. So first, just a moment. I started with this system. This is Sabol, S-A-B-O-L. That's the name of the company, I believe. And these are actually 2 different cases. They attach together with like straps and stuff. They've got pockets on the front. Inside there's foam, which you can get in various different thicknesses and with various different holes in to put your miniatures in and stuff like that. They're awesome. So why did I change from that? I'll tell you why. Because they got full, yeah, and then I got a bigger one, and then that got full, and then I had no more space. And then I thought, okay, I need to reduce the size of my gaming footprint without actually throwing stuff away. Yeah. So what I did is I got rid of the biggest one of these. I sold it for a reasonable price. Because they're not actually available in this country. This is Japan, by the way. So I sold it, and but I kept these 2 for transport. Yeah, so when I go to the gaming club or whatever, they're very good for transporting things safely from A to B. So I kept these 2 there, and they're good because I got 2 of them, like one small and one medium. Just for transport. I can put my gaming stuff, my books, and the iPads and all that stuff in there. It's a good system. I also got like another one like this big, which is from I can't remember. Another big gaming thing company, and it fits like 10 miniatures in it. It can fit in any bag or whatever. It's good. Anyway, so I switched from that. The next thing I tried to moderate success was this. It doesn't look like much, but this costs 100 yen, which is $1, which is about 70 pence. Basically, there's like a Yakuyen shop, pound shop, sorry, dollar store, that kind of shop. You can buy these. They're for storing like pills or nuts and bolts or cosmetics or whatever. Yeah. So I bought a whole bunch of these, and what I also did is I labeled them. So these are very cool. So in here you got space. They're all compartmented. Each one can fit a 28mm miniature. So there's like there's like 12 here, and then like bigger miniatures you can put up here, or you can just put excess in here. So there's enough room for like a big squad or a couple of squads of whatever, and labelled up, stacked up on the shelf, or in my closet in my case, and very easy to find stuff, and so on. Yeah. So what happened? Why am I changing again? Yeah. So what's wrong with this? Tell you what. These are cool. I even transported things in this because I got little bits of pluck foam in there, like spare offcuts of foam I just stuck in. I could use these for transporting, so they're awesome. But What is wrong with these? I'll tell you what's wrong with these. Just a moment. I accidentally found out that these take up a lot of space, like each miniature goes in there, but there are outsized miniatures. Some miniatures are a little bit too big to go in here, and so on. Plus another reason is I had to get rid of my printer. My printer's playing up and stuff, and actually no, my printer didn't work with Windows 10, so goodbye printer. Yeah, that's the way the world is these days. So I couldn't print any more labels, but at 7-Eleven I can print whatever I want on standard paper or photos or whatever, but I can't print labels. Yeah, so I was getting more and more of these boxes that were unlabeled, and that was doing my head in, right? And I was getting odd miniatures. This has a finite, limited size, and if I've got like, if one of these gets full of one kind of miniature, and then another half of one gets full of another kind of the same miniature, that leaves an empty half a box, right? Which I could put odd bits and stuff in, but then I'm looking for it, not there. Whatever. What I found accidentally was another 100 yen shop, pound shop, dollar store box was this one. Yeah, it's, if you look at the comparison, it's literally half the size. Yeah, half the size, a little bit thicker, but that's good. But it's half the size, right? But you can get the same amount of miniatures in here as in here. I'll show you how in just a moment. So these are actually, in Japan, they're advertised for postcards, but I'm sure in other countries that don't have this postcard fetish, they've probably got a label on for like some other thing that you need storage for. Anyway, so how can I possibly fit all these miniatures in there? That's how. Baggies. Woo! Yeah. These you can buy like 100 of these or whatever for, again, at the same shop, the 100 yen store, dollar store, pound shop. That's where your drug dealer gets his baggies from. So anyway, bought a load of these, put each miniature in one of these, stuck it in the box. You can get this full of miniatures into half the size. Yeah, close it. I mean, when I go, they're not very good for transporting in that condition, but you know, if I'm going to take some to the club, I will pick and choose the ones I want out of various boxes and then take them in my Sable case. And when I come back, I just plop them back in. Again, they're smaller boxes, so there's not this like, okay, this gets full, I'm going to overflow into another one of these and only partially use it, which is, you know, wasting space. This gets full, okay, I just get another one of these, it gets full. It's more economical on space. The labelling I can do at 7-Eleven because these are just, this is paper, normal paper, and I can print the standard box art, which I got off Google the standard box art. I made this, the bit on the back, I did that myself. You know, if you got any kind of Photoshop skills, or you just get pictures off the internet. But the reason I did this on the back is because then I'm sure exactly what kind of miniatures are in there. Some of the other boxes I put like a list of exactly what's in there, so I can just easily find stuff. Yeah, that's my latest thing. And I'll tell you what, when they're stacked up like that with the label there, it looks freaking awesome. Yeah. Okay. I think that's it. I just thought I'd share that for anyone who's having issues. Let's face it, you all have issues like that about storage, especially if you're married, or you've got girlfriends or whatever, boyfriends or whatever. Storage is an issue. So not only am I saving, I'm halving the amount of space using this. I'm also finding it much easier to find stuff. And it looks so cool. Looks much better. Anyway, take it easy. See ya.